We chose to do our project on foster children. Although we had heard and read about foster children through books and movies, we never really knew what it meant to be a foster child or how common it was in our community. I learned about foster children through my church and later brought it up in one of my troop meetings. There are several reasons why children enter the foster care system, and sadly, many homes have more than one of the following reasons why children are being placed. Physical abuse, sexual abuse, neglect, abandonment, death of a parent, and being voluntarily placed are all some of the main issues.
When it came to deciding on our Silvermore project, we tossed around many ideas with helping animals and the elderly, but Jasmine's idea of helping foster kids stuck in our minds. We decided to make our Silvermore project about foster kids. When we learned more about foster care, we realized that we wanted to help in some way. We obviously can't foster children ourselves. We talked with our own families about foster care, and we realized that we are not equipped to be foster families. We decided to make a place where people could donate items the foster care kids need. We learned that socks, bras, and underwear are badly needed for foster kids because people don't usually donate these kinds of items. Books are also appreciated.
Our next step was to learn more about foster care, so we invited a local representative from a foster agency near us to come to talk to us about their program. Thought about how we could make helping foster kids our legacy. We decided that collecting donations for foster kids would be an effective way to help our community. We got permission from Jasmine's church to build a donation box and put it outside of their building. We worked for several months during several sessions to design and create our donation box. We painted it and displayed our troop number on the front. They told us some stories of kids that they had worked with. They also mentioned that some kids don't even unpack their belongings when they move into a new foster home because they know the move is only temporary and they don't want to feel any connection.
During our conversation with the agency representative, we learned that babies and toddlers are preferred over older kids like preteens and teens, and that if a child isn't adopted when they get too old, chances are they will stay in the foster system until they're an adult. Sometimes a parent will be arrested in their home in the middle of the night, and the children will have to be taken to foster care immediately and put in a big room to wait and see where they'll go next. We can't imagine what that would be like.
We learned about the difference between adoption and foster care. Foster care programs can be a good way for a potential adopting family to try out a child to be sure there is a good connection before committing to adopt, especially if the child is older. The representative shared happy stories too, and we learned that kids in foster care don't always have a bad time. There are many good stories about caring people who open their homes to these kids. We made a donation box so our community could help the foster children by donating items such as socks and underwear. It is important for people to be aware of this. A little help goes a long way.